What's up, Virgo? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you're new here, I combine tarot and channeling with universal law of assumption and manifesting to look into like your specific person and dynamic with a person and actually help you to refocus and shift it should you like to. And so if that's your bag, then stick with me. I also do that in my private session. So all my info is in the description box of the video. If you want a more traditional psychic or a tarot reader, lots of other channels. And also you can check out my affiliates in the description box if you want a reading. Also guys, I'm gonna now do a check-in, right? So the person on your mind, Virgo, how do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? A projected potential. I say potential because marrying in what I said before, universal law of assumption. This is a check-in into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Virgo, have selected, manifested out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Everyone is you pushed out. You can have any version of anyone that you want or anyone that you want. Your desires are meant for you. They come from you. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, your identity, the version of you that you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions projected out. So the circumstances, conditions, etc. don't matter. They will move with you and for you, okay? I've also launched a course called Shifted where I take you through all the fundamentals and, you know, practical application, embodiment of your identity, the preferred one, and get you into your God state, and how that also applies to your specific person or in love. So you can check that out. There's a link in the description box of the video. You can also check out plenty of other content online and apply it and test it, okay? Here we go. We've got a star card. So someone's got hopes for your situation, and 5 of Pentacles. So sometimes maybe there's been issues to do with like coldness or maybe even financial losses. So the star card would be about, you know, healing, renewal. Let me have a look, Virgo. Okay, High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, wanting to make a gesture or an offer. Intuitive bond, but it can get cold. So maybe it gets like silent or silent treatment. The Fool card's in the reverse, okay? So there's been maybe a bit of stop-start energy, you know, issues to do with really like taking it to the next level. Some of you like distance is a factor, okay? 3 of Swords is in the reverse, 10 of Wands is in the reverse. So wanting to get past burdens and separation or hurt feelings. Let me see why I have the Fool card in the reverse. Okay, Star card came out, so I channeled that. Still hanging on to hope for this situation, but there's been baggage. Maybe an unreadiness to go for it because maybe financial matters, financial losses, etc. Or some of you are dealing with a situation where, yeah, there's like an air of mystery, you know, on where is this going kind of thing. Page of Pentacles, though, is like an offer coming through. So what do they want to offer? King of Wands, action forward king. The World. I mean, for some of you, yeah, this is really about like accomplishment, but it could also be about travel, distance, and all of that stuff, okay? So that could be the air of mystery. How's this going to work? And physical separation that has like burdened the connection. And, you know, for others of you, there's just been lack of clarity, mystery. Where is this going? You know, but now they want to repair that. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to you. There's been a lot of holding on, but not giving everything, I suppose. Let me see about this High Priestess energy. Yeah, 2 of Swords. It's just been very mysterious and stuck. I mean, the blindfold's been on as far as commitments, traditional values, okay? So that's why I was saying, I just feel like maybe there's been this like, are we going for it? Are we committing to this situation? Are we not? It seems stuck, indecision, okay? For some of you, yeah, that could be because of money, like feeling like not really ready. 4 of Pentacles can be like, you know, material matters. Someone could be very focused on material matters and stability. And we have 8 of Wands, communication, about 10 of Pentacles. So this is about messages and communication about building 10 of Pentacles, house and home, okay? Let's see what else with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Wands. So look, communication, it could go a bit stop-start with the communication, or there's frustration here. Like King of Wands, you could be dealing with an entrepreneurial type energy. So That could be very much the focus or have been the focus. And now, you know, Knight of Wands is definitely passionate communication coming through. But with the King of Wands, it's more like, okay, I'm action forward, I'm driven. See Queen of Wands right after that. So a match, lots of chemistry and attraction. You both could be quite independent, you know, in terms of like what you're building for your futures career-wise. And then there's been a question like, okay, are we on the same page for the future vision? Are we sharing the same values, etc.? Some of you, you know, different cultural backgrounds, religion, etc. But then there's a strong attraction. And so there's been a bit of this kind of mystery, like, can this go forward? I mean, Knight of Wands, yeah, definitely lots of chemistry. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse and Queen of Cups. So I think that there's emotion, but the Three of Pentacles in the reverse could be like you haven't really been on the same page or cooperating, you know what I mean? And that's led to some hurt feelings and some baggage. Tell me a little bit more about that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, like lack of equal give and take. Like an assumption the other one is holding back and the one's giving more, the other one's holding back. You know what I mean? But, you know, we've got a person that I guess is wanting to take some kind of action, make an offer, and it could very well be a communication about resolving that issue, accomplishment, and thinking now about Ten of Pentacles, which is house and home, because Five of Cups, regrets around hurt feelings here. I mean, Three of Swords is in the reverse, coming out of hurt feelings, maybe also coming out of separation if you are separated by distance, because Eight of Wands and the World card is often about travel and distance, and that could be the thing that's burdened the situation or created mystery, because it might go a little bit silent, talk silent, that kind of a thing. Hot, cold, we would call it, guys. But there's a Knight of Cups here, so they want to come in romantic with you, conversation, communication. And I do think this person has a future vision, okay? So let's get your side of the street, Virgo, because I think that that's just, you know, they are you pushed out. This is how I do it on my channel, guys. I got some pretty shitty comments on the last Virgo video, but I'm not going to give it awareness anymore. But basically, if you want to shift anything or tweak anything, this anyway is just like old awareness, okay? So it's where your focus has been and the version that has been projected and what you have perceived from that version of Virgo, okay? So if you want to accelerate things even further or have all the nice parts but like extra, you can also just persist in that, okay? Aquarius energy, Pisces energy, Taurus energy, yeah. I mean, if you feel like there's issues, you know, maybe you both feel like the other one's very stubborn or not cooperative, it only takes you to be like, no, they're so cooperative, we're so on the same page, okay? But they still, I mean, I feel like they want to get out of this like sense of you're not cooperating, and maybe, you know, get on the same page. I mean, we've got Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. How do you feel about them? Nine of Pentacles. I mean, career seems to be a big deal here. Maybe you feel like this person could be a bit self-focused and you haven't hit the Ten of Pentacles yet. I mean, I really wasn't picking up like cheating or third-party energy. It just seems to be like, can you get on the same page, you know? Yeah, can you get on the same page? I mean, literally, guys, I can't make it up. So anyone that criticizes me, fuck off, because Three of Pentacles, cooperation, it's been to date. Look at these two cards, guys, like seriously. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. What came out for you? Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. They've got a Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's weighing, and there's been this sort of like burden between the two of you of like, can we cooperate about the future? Maybe the future goal, the future vision, traditions, values, etc. Okay, and it's been stuck and lack of clarity around that, a sense of mystery of like, how is this going to move forward? So how do you feel about them, Virgo? You want to cooperate, you want to be building a future with them, okay? So Hanged Man, you want to come unstuck. So then focus on the version of them and persist that it's not stuck at all. You're fucking moving exactly towards your Ten of Pentacles at accelerated speed. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and then the Five of Cups. Magician card. So this is your energy, Virgo, okay? So Queen of Pentacles, you want something stable, nurturing. I don't think that there's issues here with loyalty, okay? But you're wanting to manifest this Ten of Pentacles and there seems to have been loss and hurt feelings between the two of you around, yeah, feeling like there's a hurt feelings around Six of Pentacles, like not equal give and take. They've got Five of Cups in the reverse, so they want to get past that regret. Maybe you've felt not very supported, or again, like because you feel like this person has been like stubborn or self-focused in some way. So what's this Hanged Man in reverse? Yeah, the Devil. Okay, Empress card, Two of Swords, exactly. They've got Two of Swords. So Empress card, growth, expansion. Maybe it's agreeing about children or values when it comes to family and children. And the Devil card, I mean, I'm going to get one more on that, is Tower, okay? So Devil, you know, this is codependency shit. So it's like, okay, there could be a lot of this, maybe you feeling like you're giving way too much and not receiving, okay? And that's caused Tower energy between the two of you. And it's frustrating you, and it might be triggering that aspect of you, okay? So Two of Swords has been feeling stuck. You're feeling like you're not getting the love you deserve, or you're not getting the, you know, the cooperation or whatever, and it's been feeling like frustrating for you. The Tower card, Seven of Pentacles, because you want to go from the 7 to the 10, okay? And then in the middle, we've got Six of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So there's a lot here around equal give and take, cooperation, being on the same page. Okay, here's the Fool card now. Okay, so can we take this leap and go for it? For those of you where it's like, okay, travel is a factor, or travel for work and career has been a factor and is stalling things, well, everything's just a factor if you make it a factor. Why don't you just say, like, we are totally on the same page. We have a perfect connection. We share the same vision. Some of you, maybe you feel like there's outside influences if there's stuff to do with like values and tradition. Like this could be a mother figure in the mix. I'm not talking about exes, and I'm not talking about like cheating and stuff like that. I mean, it could be like influences, right? And they're not agreeing on the direction, like the values for the connection. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you focus on that being like a toxic person that would be an in-law or whatever, family members, then you're just gonna, that's an issue. That's why you just like live in your end. You think from your end, as any coach is gonna tell you, or Neville Goddard or anyone, you just go take your awareness off. You're only going to experience more and more of what you're aware of. So you could also say, no, the opposite. You'd be like, no, everyone's so approving of our relationship. We're like the perfect couple, you know? So the Tower card is like what's not working must go, okay? So maybe you've become a bit frustrated, and maybe you have had towers with this person about like the fact that there's not this feeling of cooperation and equal give and take. So either way, it's like there's a lot of knights on the table. So this person wants to come in, and there's an Eight of Wands in communication. So there seems to be opportunity here, King and Queen of Wands. I mean, they're facing away from each other. So I feel like you could both maybe get a little bit stubborn with one another. I'm not giving you shit, Virgo. You could have this person come in like a puppy if you just stop saying they're stubborn. Okay, attraction and desire, but like literally sometimes I think you butt heads, and it's about getting into agreement and balance. If you want them to spoil you and pour into you more and you feel supported, then you just need to say, that's what they do with persistence. As much as you say with persistence that they don't. For anyone that's cynical and doesn't like the way I read, because I got quite pissed off about the last comments on the last video. Nine of Swords is in the reverse. So guys, it could be very stressful, and you want to get past stress. Maybe you feel like you're carrying too much stress and you want support, you want cooperation. You want someone there that's really like making you feel Empress, valued, worthy, or there's challenges to self-worth and self-love because you're feeling like this person is not showing up and really pouring into you. Okay, so that's a Tower, that's a spiritual energy. So for those of you that are traditional tarot and spiritualists, then I would argue, well, a Tower is a Tower. I mean, that is what is not working within you should go. So all the fears and the limiting beliefs about yourself, ability to receive love, being worthy of being nurtured and loved and supported. So that is self-concept. That's an identity. I am Virgo. I'm always loved, chosen, valued. My love interests have always treated me so well. And this person, of course they do. And of course they want to pour in and build with me, and we're totally on the same page. And you know, it just feels like with that Seven of Pentacles, you are invested and you are manifesting, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, and you want to go for it. And then it feels like, you know, in the recent perceived past, there's been stagnant energy and hurt feelings around someone like not really taking the action to go for it and like cooperating with the values and the direction of the connection. Okay, so I don't know, sorry Virgo, I hope that makes sense for some of you. Let's see, what does this person want? Yeah, it's like coffin, new beginnings. Okay, with the World card, reborn and transition. That's like literally closing out cycles. This says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we've got Sword and Rose, which is clarity and truth, honor and protection, determination. So they are determined. You know, you could butt heads and you feel like this person's not really like honoring you and your values and valuing you and putting you first, okay? We've got passion. I already pointed that out. So what else does this person want with you? Okay, healthy choices, being happier, love and life. Okay. So maybe it's also like if you are dealing with a situation where this person has been like influenced by other people, this would be about them making healthier choices for themselves, like cutting out what's not working as well. Like, you know, people that are stagnating. Or otherwise it's just, yeah, about love and life, being happy. You know, to date, it could be like it's been feeling like there's lots of burdens and issues to do with like insecurities about money, and so maybe they just want to set themselves free from that. I mean, coffin says liberation, reborn and transition, and then we've got old school conditioning. So there might be something about conditioning, values, outdated thinking, and you butt heads on that in some kind of a way, and it causes like clashing and stagnancy. But then there's, you know, soul connection, passion, new beginning, clarity and truth. And then also I said the blindfold's been on a little bit. Like sometimes it seems stuck and it's like, well, where is this going? Like, do we share the same vision? So there's going to be clarity and truth. But if you don't want to, like if you want even 2.0 and the better, then hold this person dominantly in the assumption and the version in your mind, not reacting to the old stuff. Well, they used to do that and they said that and they've whatever. Just stick to your decision. This is how it is. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope that for some of you it helped, and in essence, I hope and intend that it guided some of you. You can also check out my course because maybe that's going to show you the fundamentals, take you through, or you can find some of your own information online. I'm sending you guys tons of love, and I will check in 2 weeks' time.